It's been so long. In Adrienette Fanfiction, Part 12. What's going on here? Chat Noir said. Matchmaker laughed and gleamed and flew around in circles. She smiled and cried out to the heavens, leaving the superhero duo confused. Oh, I knew it would work! She squealed excitedly. Ladybug and Cat Noir gave each other a puzzled expression. What worked? Ladybug said, her eyebrows knitted together, demanding an answer. Matchmaker danced around in the air. My plan! She cried out. Chat Noir took a hand out in confusion. I'm sorry, but would you catch me up on what it was? He asked. Of course. Ladybug, Chat Noir, I knew putting you in that house would work. Just like my mommy and daddy, you are a family. Ladybug almost fainted. I'm sorry, what now? She cried out. Chat Noir's expression wavered from joy to confusion, to worry, back to confusion, and then joy, and then back to a look of confusion. No, you got it, Chat Noir began to say, before Ladybug slammed a hand over his mouth to shut him up quickly. Matchmaker looked at the pair suspiciously. Oh yes, we are now, Ladybug said with a big fake smile, eyeing Chat Noir, silently telling him not to say a single word that would go against hers. Matchmaker's look of uncertainty was wiped away by a large smile that only a child could recreate. Amazing! Every family needs a house, Matchmaker said, beginning to wave her wand, magic glitter sparkles flowing around it. Wait, no. We can get, one of the, other houses, Matchmaker squeaked. Perfect. Ladybug nodded her head with a wide-eyed smile that was clearly faked and forced. She looked at her partner, and, now apparently husband? No, that's wrong, she thought, wanting to shake her head and scream that, hey, I still have a boyfriend, and he's still in America. But she couldn't do that without blowing her cover and completely killing Chat Noir. Speaking of the cat, he had an expression on his face that screamed, what is going on here, and what do I do next? Ladybug's mind raced. She needed to get Matchmaker to leave so that she and Chat could figure out a way out of this new mess. An idea popped in her head, and although it was a good one, she grimaced at the thought. Taking a breath, Ladybug bit her lip and grabbed Chat Noir's arm tightly, pulling herself close to look as if they were a couple in love. Chat Noir froze and stared at her, his mouth agape for a split second, before looking inconspicuous again. We're gonna go house shopping, right, kitty? We will come back and find you here once we find a house. Right, kitty? She said in a lovesick and sweet voice to Matchmaker. Chat Noir's eyes widened and flashed fear. Yeah, he managed doubt. Ladybug waved goodbye to Matchmaker, who said, yes, of course, and smiled. She led a staggering Chat Noir to a close-by neighborhood. Okay, Chat, we need to form a plan, she said the moment they got to the front porch of a house. Her partner in crime fighting only looked back at her with a dazed, blank expression. Not a single word came out of his mouth, which was a very rare occurrence. Hey, Tomcat, Ladybug said, snapping her fingers in front of his face. He shook his head upon hearing the snaps and pushed back his hair. Hi, yes, I know. What do I know? Ladybug rolled her eyes. We need to make another plan, because right now, the only one we have is pretending we're a couple, she said. Chat Noir nodded his head. Okay, We need to get the akumatized item, whatever it is. He placed a finger on his temple, and Ladybug paced around. The dolls, she breathed. Dolls? The cat in black questioned. She was holding Ladybug and Chat Noir dolls before she got akumatized. I bet you anything that object is the one that got akumatized. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, if we can find a way to get her to bring out the dolls, you can cataclysm them. Ladybug and Chat Noir walked back together, all couple-like, which was torture for Ladybug for many reasons, to the square where Matchmaker was. What house did you choose? She said when she spotted the couple of the hour. We couldn't choose one. There were so many that we liked, Ladybug said. Matchmaker frowned. I must make a house good enough for you then. Ladybug shook her head rapidly, panic rising in her chest. No. We can find one. This time around, Matchmaker refused. She cleared a neighborhood clean of its houses with a wave of her wand, and a clear and clean white house appeared. Oh, you're... Ladybug said in surprise. Oh, you're actually making this one, she said. Chat Noir kneeled down so he could whisper to Ladybug and be heard. If we can get her to use the dolls as decor, I can grab it and destroy it, he said. Ladybug smiled and nodded her head. Nice thinking, kitty, she said. Matchmaker turned around and looked at the duo. Oh, we were talking about what color scheme we wanted. We wanted a light blue and purple, Ladybug said, faking another happy smile. Matchmaker clapped her hands together. Oh, lovely! Maybe navy blue and lavender? Chat Noir piped up. Ladybug turned around to see his playful smirk. She rolled her eyes. Of course she had to agree. Even one argument or disagreement could send them back to the house in the sky. Yes, that would be so much better, Ladybug said. A blue couch would be nice, Chat Noir said, stifling his laughter. He wasn't dumb. He knew it was bothering Ladybug. Cat, don't you even, Ladybug said with a warning tone. Get used to it, m'lady. You're gonna be stuck with me for the rest of your life, he joked. Ladybug rolled her eyes but smiled slightly. Then I want a flat screen TV that connects to noise-canceling headphones so that I can drown you out whenever I want, she laughed. Matchmaker magicked the living room to be exactly what Ladybug had said. Why? Do you not love me? The cat in black said with a pout. Ladybug flicked his bell. Shut up, she said, but her playful expression made her gleam and shine with joy. Do you like the house? Matchmaker asked excitedly. Ladybug looked around. There were so many toys laying around and lots of things a kid would want. If she wasn't currently a teenage girl, she'd want a dream home like this. The living room walls were painted a light gray that contrasted with the navy blue couch. The lavender accent chair by the fireplace and fluffy dark gray rug would be the perfect place for Chat Noir to snuggle into on a cold winter night. The dining room was regal and the kitchen modern, although it was clear that it was a copy of the girl's own home, or perhaps one of her friends, since it looked lived in. Yes, it's perfect, Ladybug said, meaning her words. I love the rug, Chat Noir commented a second after Ladybug spoke. Well, yeah, duh. I bet you're gonna curl into a ball and lay there all night in the winter, all cozy and such. Ladybug said with a brow raised. Chat Noir gasped dramatically and placed a hand on his chest. Excuse me? That is going to happen? You know me very well. Welcome to the rest of your life. Enjoy, he said. Ladybug laughed. Well, I'm definitely gonna need those headphones then. Oh my god, Ladybug's mind screamed at her. Was she okay with planning a future with Chat Noir? Did she just accept this as the rest of her life? No. Aiden was her boyfriend. I should be planning a future with Aiden, not Chat Noir, she thought worriedly. Technically, you did live together and survived. That's gotta mean something, a little voice in her head said. It did have a point. It was only a day, but it was a good day and it worked. They could live together. But that voice was quickly stuffed down. Are there any Ladybug and Chat Noir dolls for the kids to play with? Ladybug asked, trying to ignore her inner turmoil and worries about the fact that she was actually okay with spending her life with Chat Noir, of all people. Matchmaker shook her head. No, they're gonna be the wedding cake toppers. Dang it, Ladybug said silently. Then how about we do the wedding now? She said, cringing on the inside as she said those sentences. Whatever it takes to save Paris, apparently. Really? Matchmaker said. Both her and Ladybug's partner were shocked. Matchmaker was overjoyed, and Chat was just shocked. Yeah, she said, trying not to shake, because holy crap, was she about to be fake married to Chat Noir and a fake wedding just to get some wedding toppers? Yeah, yes, she was. An hour later, Ladybug was in a wedding dress, and the cat was in the other room in a tux. Where's the, cake? She asked, when Matchmaker floated in. You'll see, she said excitedly. Ladybug smiled a fake smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. How did you see that we, became a couple in the other house? Ladybug asked. That question was plaguing her mind. What if Matchmaker saw her true identity? The world could quite literally be over. The TV, of course. It's like a camera, like when my mommy and daddy watched the movies with all the people, Matchmaker explained. Oh, Ladybug said, nodding her head. Thank the good Lord for a child's obliviousness to real life. They still thought everything on TV was real, so Matchmaker had no way of seeing her identity. Getting married didn't seem to be in the cards in the near future for Ladybug, but apparently now she was getting married to Chat Noir. And it was very awkward for the both of them. She never even imagined herself getting married before. Wait, that wasn't true. She had imagined herself getting married to Adrienne before she moved away, but she was not about to marry Adrienne. No. This was her partner, and not in life, in crime fighting wise. Big difference. This was Chat Noir. This was different. Matchmaker played the wedding song as Ladybug just walked up to Chat Noir very awkwardly, holding a bouquet of flowers. Today we have Chat Noir and Ladybug be a family forever and ever and ever. Ladybug rocked back and forth, very, very awkwardly. You may now kiss the bride, Matchmaker said, probably copying all the movie and real life speeches at weddings. Ladybug almost fainted again, her eyes going wide. What? She said. This wouldn't be counted as cheating, right? Matchmaker just smiled and looked at her. I Ladybug said, looking at her partner. His face was white with shock. We're gonna have to do this fast, she said in a low voice. Chat Noir just stared at her. What? He said, confused and unbelieving. Just go with it, the Scarlet Lady whispered. Throwing back the flowers, she took a breath, hoping that this wouldn't be counted as cheating on her boyfriend. She was only doing this to save the city. Shaking her hands and grabbing Chat Noir's very frozen and shocked face, Ladybug placed her lips on his. Chat Noir was very shocked, but he melted and pushed back her hair with his hands. Another second later, Ladybug pulled away, her face redder than a strawberry. Her brain was fritzing out, and she moved not even a muscle. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Ladybug's mind screamed. Did I just... Ladybug's eyes were wide and scared, and Chat Noir was worried by the lack of movement. Who wants cake? Matchmaker said, bringing out the 3-tier white cake. Chat Noir's eyes lit up. He ran right to the cake with the dolls as cake toppers. Cataclysm, he called, and the dolls turned into black dust. And out flew a purple butterfly. Ladybug! Chat Noir shouted before Matchmaker could even react and grab her magic wand from her waist. Ladybug was shocked right back to being alert and caught the Akuma, putting an end to Matchmaker's wedding. Bye-bye, little butterfly, she said. Everything became normal, and Matchmaker was no more, just the little girl she had been before. Ladybug looked at Chat Noir. Neither of them even sure what to say. Was it bad that just a part of Ladybug enjoyed the kiss she shared with her partner? It was the third one. The second she couldn't remember, and the first one he didn't remember. Matchmaker was a very difficult Akuma to fight. But would the aftermath be more challenging to face?